fight over what can be called milk could change the way products are labeled in the dairy aisle. The dairy industry and some members of Congress say the label should be reserved for milk from a cow, and they want the government to take action. But many plant-based alternatives like almond and soy are called milk too. Errol Barnett is inside a Washington, D.C. grocery store with what's at stake. Errol, good morning.
Good morning. Well, we've all heard the expression, don't cry over spilt milk, right? But right now, there are tears of frustration in the debate over who gets to put milk on their labels. On one side, you have the long, dominant dairy farmers, and on the other, you have the new kids on the block.
Strong is good.
Rocket! Tennis star Venus Williams.
I do plants.
And hip-hop producer DJ Khaled appear in these new up-tempo ads for Silk almond and soy milk. They're part of an industry of plant-based products described as milk substitutes. They generated $1.4 billion this year and grew 54% over the last 5 years in the U.S.
Real milk has 8 times more protein than almond milk.
Milk producers are facing decline, dropping 11% in sales over the last year. Now they're fighting back.
We have seen a drop-off in consumption of dairy products, and also we have seen a significant price drop.
Patty Leonard's family has been farming in Northern Virginia for almost a century. She milks her cows twice daily and says non-dairy milk products are successful because they're misleading.
They are using the good name and the good qualities and the standard of milk to share their product. What makes it all the more important that we have a clear definition and a clear standard so that our consumers have a clear understanding of what they're purchasing and there's no confusion.
32 congressmen from dairy-producing states agree, penning this letter urging the FDA to enforce its existing definition of milk, which states it is obtained by the complete milking of one or more cows. But how much confusion is there between cow milk and its substitutes?
I don't think they're the same as milk, and I think that confuses people.
I think it should continue to be called milk. It's used like milk.
Worldwide, this is the same terminology that has been used for years.
For Nancy Chapman of the Soy Foods Association, the hope is the FDA widens its definition.
When you drink soy milk, it is equal in terms of its ability to support growth and development, as is a dairy cow's milk.
Chris Galen works for the Milk Producers Federation. Would you be all right with a looser definition?
I've never milked a soybean. I don't suppose if you cracked one open, you'd find much milk or any liquid there. All we want is for the government to do its job and to enforce the regulations on the books that says you don't got milk if it comes from a nut or a seed.
Now, what's interesting is the FDA has historically kept out of the debate over who gets to use the term milk, but this time it says it will respond directly to the congressman who wrote to them. We also reached out to the almond industry for comment, and they tell us their product is fortified with vitamins and calcium, and that ultimately it's up to the consumer to decide. Anthony?
Errol Barnett, thanks, Errol. I looked up the dictionary definition: an opaque fluid secreted by female mammals.
That ain't an almond.
Half, yeah.
That ain't an almond.
Half, yeah.
All right.